So the last thing we did was some tuning on the box. We adjusted the spring tension thing. We were wide open, throttle was maxed out. Everything was going pretty good. I was running low on fuel, so I went to get some gas. And then on the way back, I'm going to cut it in. Brrr, everything died. Won't start. Won't start, won't run. I had to call and get a tow from a friend with a strap, like a redneck hillbilly on the side of the road that I am. And when he was pulling me, I kind of dropped it into gear, you know, and let out the clutch, and it was making all sorts of backfire noises. So, here we are. Let's just call it a no start situation, and now we have to diagnose and figure out what went wrong and fix it. Okay? So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to jack this car up a little bit. Okay, next thing I'm going to do is take the rear tire off. And then this is an 1.5 inch socket. And it will fit on this big nut. And we're going to spin the motor around. That should put us on top dead center. I don't see it. Where is my top dead center? Okay, so we're close. But that doesn't look right yet. Even though you're not supposed to go backwards. Nothing! There it is. Sorry. I gotta go a couple more spots over. So, I have my TDC mark over there. And this black line is supposed to be right here. So it looks like we slipped a belt. I could stand that to be a little bit tighter, but I want to check. Right. I don't think so. So do we move the belt first and then check the belt for fuck-upness, or roll the belt and look at the same time? Either one, we got to do both. I think this thing just jumped. It looks like it jumped a tooth. But then we have to figure out why. There's no scratch marks on this pulley where like the bolts slipped. Let me loosen that pulley. I don't think that was tight enough. Get the big light. I'm gonna move y'all. Okay. Move that. Check the other side because I think I put a mark on the other side too. I'm going to do that real slow. And I had that marked like that. Okay. Let me check this one. Nothing. Son of a bitch. 10 more degrees. 5 more degrees. 4 more degrees. Plus or minus pretty close. I don't see any missing teeth. There's my dealy mark. Everything looks good. So I think it definitely popped a tooth. So I should be able to slide this off. Maintain tension. Slide this back. Hey. Oh man, what the f? Like that. Like that. Check my TDC mark over here. Let that go like that. I should be able to spin it at least one time. That should be pretty close. That's the mark. That feels better. I might even go a little bit tighter. I think we are lined up. We're about to find out. Need to look up the torque spec on this thing. .33 foot-pounds. That's what it calls for. Should be able to take this off. Well, let's see what fucking happens. Could work. Timing's off. If it jumped there, it'll, oh, I just moved the timing. That's what I did. I'm so stupid. Okay, well then, yeah. Okay, I'm going to time it up here because I can. And that'll help us see. Turn this off. Turn this off. And then battery. I need my remote starter, which is way over there, and I can't reach it. Timing's way off. Okay, so I want to pull this coil wire. Pop. Ouch! 1342. So it's off by 45 degrees or more. In that case, we're changing the cap anyway, so give me all of this back. Get off of the car. So then I am pulling wires. What I'm thinking in my mind and trying to say out loud is, I think maybe when it slipped the cam, it also may have slipped this drive pulley down here. This is what drives the distributor, because it should be pointing at number 1 or number 4, and it's pointing at number 3. So there's that. This thing has a fancy plastic cover on it. It's more of a pain in the ass than anything. And then this doojab only goes one way. It's absolutely 100 degrees backwards. So I got to pull distributor and flip it 180-ish, because my keyway is right here. Are you watching? Yeah, you totally are. Good job. Way to pay attention. I need my 13 back. Here it is. So this would be an installation video for this. Oh, who put that on there? Could probably go like that. Oh, definitely. And then they would face me. No, that's backwards. And so that's actually pointed at number 4 now on this cap, because we went so far around. Let me get a zip tie remover. You're going to live down here now. Point at number 4. Which is lined up with that nut, which is about right there. See if this is going to snug. That's pretty snug. That's pretty close to 4. Lock it down. Lock it down. Start here with number 1. And then we plug coil back in and kablam! Pops. And then we should be able to get some spark arrator out of this. Should be close. If you think you're the wrong way, you should probably advance it. And sometimes it goes boom. Maybe something like that. The belt sounds a little tight now, but it's not that tight. I mean, I got almost a half twist. I need a little more advance. But that's got the vacuum going to it too. So I need to pop that. Oh, shit. So that's pretty good. Don't bump the distributor. So timing's set. I got it about 18, which is a little less than last time, but that's okay too. Got the distributor hooked up. This is my vacuum advance line. It's a little wobbly now, so I'm going to zip tie it about right here. But let me fire it back up again. Cold start, warm start. I think that's a little too much timing. I can't get the revs down. Maxed out, it's about 47. Nobody goes 47 degrees. So I'm going to bring it down about 10 degrees. So now we're back at 12. I need to check that auxiliary air valve. Probably should take it off and clean it. Ow, that is hot. And you're sticking your finger in it like an idiot. But what you want to do is wipe all of this off. Well, I got it running again, so no internal damage, which is good. I don't know why it jumped a tooth, other than that belt was a little loose. But it's not now. I was kind of beating the crap out of it. But all I did was make a left turn and then bah. I did get to put my new cool distributor cap on. Okay. GoPro, stop recording.